something strange happened. Bola wet the bed. She was 18 years old and had stopped bedwetting since she was 2. She was confused but didn't think much of it. Bisi and Bola were childhood friends. Their houses were just 2 houses apart. Bisi came from a very wealthy family. She got everything she wanted, ate more than 3 square meals a day, wore designer clothes, and attended an expensive school. Bola, on the other hand, came from a humble family. They were okay, but sometimes things got hard for them. Bola always wished she was Bisi. She wished she had the kind of life Bisi had, wearing expensive clothes, living in a big mansion. Many times she would peep into Bisi's house and cry in her heart, wondering why her family wasn't rich like Bisi's parents. She really envied Bisi. Despite being rich, Bisi was not proud. She never looked down on Bola. She always visited Bola's small house to chat and play with her. Bisi had a borehole in their house, but sometimes she would still follow Bola to the stream just to spend time with her. The first time Bola entered Bisi's house, she was amazed. Her eyes widened in surprise as she admired the mighty mansion. Everything about it was beautiful. The furniture, the decorations, and even the scent of the house felt special. Bisi served her food on a golden plate with a big piece of chicken. Bola had never seen such a thing before. When she got home that day, she excitedly told her mother about everything she saw. But as she spoke, she started questioning her mother, asking why they weren't rich like Bisi's family. Her mother sighed and said, "We may not be rich, but we are happy." But Bola shook her head and said, "They are happy too, but they also have everything they want." Her mother frowned and warned her, "Bola, be content with what you have. Don't wish for other people's wealth. Pray, study, work hard, and make us proud." One Saturday, Bisi called Bola to her house. She wanted to go out but didn't know what to wear. Bola rushed over to help. When she entered Bisi's closet, she was shocked. The closet was full of clothes, so many that Bisi couldn't even decide which one to wear. Bola laughed and said, "If I had even half of what you have, I would be bragging and showing off every day. You have all these clothes, yet you don't know what to wear." She helped Bisi pick out a beautiful gown. As Bisi tried on the gown, Bola's eyes fell on a beautiful skirt. She picked it up, admired it, and wore it. Looking at herself in the mirror, she turned to Bisi and said, "Bisi, this skirt looks good on me. I like it. Please give it to me." Bisi, with her kind heart, smiled and told her to take it. Bola was overjoyed. She went home with the skirt, feeling like the happiest girl in the world. She wore the fancy skirt throughout the neighborhood. Her friends admired it and complimented her on how beautiful it looked on her. That night, something strange happened. Bola wet the bed. She was 18 years old and had stopped bedwetting since she was 2. She was confused but didn't think much of it. She kept it a secret from her mother. However, the bedwetting continued. Every night she would wake up to find her bed soaked. It got so bad that all her bed sheets and clothes would be wet in the morning. Her mother noticed and asked her when it started. Bola broke down in tears, confessing that she didn't know why it was happening. They took her to the hospital and got her medicine, but nothing changed. She took injections, drank herbs, and tried different treatments, but the bedwetting continued. Meanwhile, in Bisi's house, something strange was happening too. Unknown to everyone, Bisi had been a bedwetter since childhood. No matter what her parents did, it never stopped. They had flown her abroad, taken her to the best doctors, yet every morning she woke up in a pool of urine. But suddenly, the bedwetting stopped. Her family was overjoyed and celebrated the miracle. While they rejoiced, Bola continued suffering. Bola's parents grew tired and worried. They decided to visit a shrine to find out what was wrong. The old man at the shrine told them, "Your daughter got what she wanted. She wished to be in someone's shoes, and now she is." He continued, "She has taken something that does not belong to her. Until she returns it, the bedwetting will not stop." They went home and asked Bola if she had taken anything from someone. She shook her head and said no. "I don't take things that don't belong to me," she insisted. The bedwetting worsened. She stopped going out because she smelled of urine and people avoided her. She even stopped visiting Bisi's house. One day, Bisi came to visit her. Bola told her about the bedwetting. Bisi was shocked. She had stopped peeing, but now her friend was going through the same thing. Something was not right. Bisi went home and told her parents about it. They asked her, "Did Bola take anything from you?" She thought for a moment and said, "Yes." Her parents exchanged glances and sighed. "Then she has taken your problem with her," they said. Bisi was confused. "What do you mean?" Her father explained. "When we were searching for a cure for you, an old man told us that the only way you would stop bedwetting was if someone willingly asked you for a piece of clothing and you gave it to them." Hearing this, Bisi burst into tears. "Why didn't you tell me, Mom? Dad, I wouldn't have allowed Bola to take it." Her parents hugged her and said, "We wanted you to heal, my dear. It's not your fault. She wanted the skirt and she got it." Bisi asked, "What do we do now? We can't let her continue suffering." Her father sighed. "We pray they find a solution. As for you, we thank God the problem has left you." Months passed and Bola kept suffering. One day, in tears, she confessed to her parents that she had taken a skirt from Bisi. They told her she needed to return it. Bola rushed to Bisi's house to return the skirt, only to find out that Bisi and her family had moved away weeks ago. She fell to the ground and cried bitterly. Passers-by wondered why she was crying. Some thought it was because she missed her friend. She returned home filled with regret. She had not been satisfied with what she had, and now she was paying the price. Her parents returned to the shrine and told the old man that Bisi and her family had left. "What do we do now?" they asked. The old man shook his head and said, "Only God can help her now." Realizing her mistake, Bola turned to God. She and her parents prayed and fasted for months. She begged for forgiveness and burned the skirt. After many months of seeking God's help, the bedwetting finally stopped. Everything returned to normal and she learned a powerful lesson. Never envy others and always be content with what you have.